Okay.
What? I love how the boys are on that side.
Okay, you ready? Okay, everybody. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to this special edition of the Ripple Effect podcast. Whether you are watching this online or you are listening to it on the go, we're so glad that you have joined us. Today, we have a special podcast. I have been pushed down to the floor because there are way too many kids in here. Today is Youth Sunday, and so I've got a bunch of them with me here in the studio. Everybody say your name at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So thank you for joining us, and I'm sure you got all of those names. We do this every so often through the year, and today they are doing everything from the music to the preaching to the greeting, all of the stuff. And then after this service, they're going to do everything from cleaning up to washing the toilets to You guys are doing that, right? Aren't you?
That's my mom.
Okay. All right. Well, I just wanted to bring them on to ask them a couple of questions. Okay, starting from this side over here, just what did you do today? And why did you enjoy it, and why did you enjoy it? So what did you do today? Did you enjoy it, and why?
I had the middle portion of the sermon. It was great, but it was really nerve-wracking. Like, I was scared to get up there.
Okay. Well, you did a fantastic job. Okay, next.
I was a part of communion. I just feel honored that I'm able to help people honor God.
Yep.
And just really fun.
I'm Nathan, and I sang it, and yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
Front man, loved it. Okay, let's go. We'll keep going this way, and we'll come back this way.
Okay, I'm Kirsten. I played guitar and I sang for the worship team, and it was really fun. I always love getting to do it because it's the big everything, and it's
The big everything.
Yeah, it's an opportunity I don't get that often, and it's really, really fun to sing with everybody.
I think that's going to be the name of the youth band from now on. The big everything. Okay, next.
I'm Samantha, and I did the audio visuals / the slides with all the lyrics to the songs and the sermon slides and everything. And I've been doing it for a couple years now, and I really enjoy not everybody not being able to see me, but still being able to see what I do.
I was going to say, you're a pro at this now, aren't you? You've done this for a while. Okay, next.
I'm Mackenzie, and I sang on the worship team, and it was just so much fun. Every time I sing with high schoolers and junior hires, it's just so much fun, and you feel the Holy Spirit, but also with normal praise band, it's fun too.
Yeah, and you get to do it with the big everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, next.
I'm Kinsey, and I was just kind of like a small speaking part in between the song.
And you shared what? What did you share?
Shit about a CIY experience.
Yeah, that was awesome. And then you can't see him, but he's going to stick his head in just briefly. We got Caleb Slavinsky here. And Caleb, what have you been doing helping with the kids?
I get the, oh god, I have like blood flowing in my head. Anyway, no, I've gotten to work with these kids, help with the worship team a lot, and it's been great playing with all of them, and then helping out at actually like in on Wednesday nights in youth group. So I get to see all these kids all the time. It's pretty awesome.
That's fantastic. Well, what I want to ask you guys, and so we really only have time for like one more question. What? Oh, we got more. We got more. I'm the boys. All right, go ahead. Down on this side.
I was the pianist up on stage with the worship band. I got to play with all these other people, and it was just a blast. I got to learn a lot about piano, and it was just a great time.
Yeah.
You gotta introduce yourself. What's your name?
I'm Preston.
No, say it right.
No, say it. If you're in the youth band, you will know me as Richard.
Richard.
Hello, my name is Brennan. I'm the bass player for the Big Everything.
Yeah.
I like doing what I do, I guess. I got nervous a little bit, but that's okay. It comes with playing up on stage.
Doing what you do, baby.
You did a great job.
Doing what you do. All right, go ahead.
My name is Levi Harper. I was the starting preacher for today, and it was just a lot of fun because I got to talk to everyone about God today, and it was just an amazing moment for me to have.
And you normally get to play drums.
Oh yeah, and I play drums for the Big Everything.
Absolutely. Okay, so we have time for a question, and if you don't have an answer that's okay. But if you have an answer, you can shout it out. Here's the question. Okay, so in the book of 1 Timothy, Paul tells Timothy to not let anyone look down on him because of his youthfulness, but to set an example for the believers in your speech and in your conduct, in your life, and in your godliness. And so you guys get the opportunity to set an example for people who are older than you. And so here's my question. What's one thing that you hope and wish adults would understand, or that you feel like they should know, whether it's about you, whether it's about the church, whether it's about culture, whether it's about your faith? What's something that you want adults to know? You get the chance to speak to our tens and tens of followers here.
We're too cool for school.
No. All right. You're gonna be canceled from the big everything. That's it. Like, seriously, if there's something like, from my perspective, this is something I notice, and I wish maybe adults do know that. I wish everybody here would know this. What's an encouragement you could give them?
Whenever we worship, it's not about how well you sing, it's about who you're singing to.
For sure. I like that.
Little guys can do big things too.
I love that.
Amazing.
It is a VeggieTales quote.
It takes a lot of work to put on some of these. From figuring out where everybody needs to go to technical difficulties from Thursday, it just takes a lot.
It does take a lot of work. Is it worth it though to you?
Definitely.
All the way.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right.
Sometimes the things that take the most work end up being the most fun.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
That is good. Anybody have anything else? Something that you wish adults would know?
Daniel's the coolest.
Let's be honest.
I take offense to
They
that.
already know.
Caleb's like a hard second.
I'm so a hard second. Okay, so if you, when you guys, hopefully you know this, you guys are going to grow up and you're no longer going to be the kids. What's something that you hope you remember as you get older to be able to encourage the kids that you are right now? So as you get older, what's something you hope you don't forget as you get older?
I'd say that it's about the big picture, and leading into the future and thinking about why are we doing this and what really matters in this life compared to what's going to matter eternally and all that.
Is it easy? Why do you think it's easy to forget that?
I think so, because we can get caught up in the moment and what we're our stage of life right now, and not think about will this matter in the future, and how will this affect other people for the Lord.
Also, always worship God because He always has your back.
Yeah. Yeah, and I in moments like this, it's good to it's easy to remember, and it's easy to feel like, okay, like I know I can do that. Especially as you get older, that sometimes it can be difficult to remember. What's something that as you get older, you hope you remember, maybe even from today, or something that you're learning now that you think will be important?
Never give up on the hard things.
Activate your light daily.
Oh, bring it back! Way to bring it back. If you are watching this and you missed the sermon on Sunday, that was the focus of the service on Sunday, was talking about activating your light and sharing the light of Christ with those around you. So well done. Way to bring it back. Anybody have anything else to add to this? What's something you hope you remember?
The experience. Definitely just the experience being here and helping.
And also the relationships
Yeah.
built. I feel like we've come a lot closer together through this experience. Definitely.
I didn't know all these people. Like, I didn't know any of them.
And now we're having
And now I know
arguments
every
about
single one of them.
coffee
Like, I know all of them.
Well, that's fantastic. One thing that I hope that, like, when I see you guys and I see the service, like, number one, people want to belong and have a role, even if it's serving, if it's getting the communion ready. We have students that have been doing all sorts of different projects, from leading the music to preaching to serving to greeting. And I think when you see everybody that's a part of the team, not everybody wants to, one person doesn't need to do everything, but everybody does want to belong and want to have a role. And that's important, I think, for everybody to remember, is that people around us, they're just looking for a place to belong and looking for a place to feel welcomed. And the second thing I hope we remember is to enjoy life and to have fun together, because there is enough to bring us down, and there's enough to divide and separate people. But when we can enjoy life and we can have fun together, it really does more than just for the moment. It builds camaraderie, but also helps you be inspired to keep going in life and to not shy away from the hard things when you can have a little bit of fun together. So on the count of 3, everybody make your strangest face to the camera, and then we will close this podcast. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for joining us for this special edition of the Ripple Effect podcast. And I hope when you see these students and more that you would encourage them and thank them for the joy that they are bringing to this congregation and how important they are to us. We love you all, and we hope we will see you here next week on the Ripple Effect podcast. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Goodbye. That's it. That's a wrap.